To be sophisticated. Clink. To be sophisticated. Never fill up a wine glass to the top. Always swill it to get rid of the oxygen. To be sophisticated, you're at the wrong show. Look, I just finished watching Harley and Elle. Great show, really great show. And right now, you're watching the Blackie Fitzpatrick Show, the king of lo-fi.
Sunlight goes down every day. That's when Lily starts to play. She has a lot of ways to hide. She's having a parade. Love starts to fade. Why can't we seems like she could really use a friend. It's just alright. It's just nice and right. She won't never back down. It's too late. It's just alright. It's just nice and right. She won't never back down. It's too late. It's too late. Down the road against the spell. Looks like tonight she cannot well. Rolling eyes, she tries and almost dies. Realize I can't begin to cry. It's just alright. It's just nice and night. She won't never back down. It's too late. It's just alright. It's just nice and night. She won't never back down. It's too late. It's too she won't never back down. It's too late. It's alright. It's just nice. She won't never back down. It's too late. It's too late. It's too
Oh, you're watching the Blackie Fitzpatrick Show. It is now 2110 here in Vienna, Austria. I just finished watching Harley Girl and Elle. Great show. That was actually one of their best shows, I'll be honest with you. Hats off, kudos. Great, super great show. Awesome show. It's actually pretty hard for me to follow them. How do I do this? Okay, I'll try. Look. Look. The Blackie Fitzpatrick Show is always about acceptance. Tonight's show is going to be very middle. I said middle. Same thing. Mellow. I'm gonna try, attempt, practice being mellow. How do I do that? Well, a lovely glass of red wine. That's a good way to start. There's a look. To come to look. To come to look. I have a goal, right? So I start here. That means I have nothing, right? And here's my goal, right? How do I get to my goal? That's the trick. Goal. Me. How do I get here? Trick. Everything is a hustle. Everything's perfect. This much I actually agree with. At least I tell that to myself. Everything is happening for a reason. Some people say I'm a determinist. It was determined that I was supposed to wear fancy. Look at this. I know it's in lo-fi. Look. It was determined that I'm supposed to have pink sunglasses, right? And a rush earring from Sigmund. Look. It was determined I was supposed to be born in Framingham, Massachusetts, and now I live in Vienna. Look. You know how complex that is? Think about it. The complexity of being one's self. It always boils down to acceptance. Look. Look, even my younger brother knows. He's like, Alec just has to be Alec. I mean, sorry, Blackie. Look. I get to be myself. It's pretty cool, huh? Well, how do you do that? How does one be oneself in a world that's telling you to be a robot? Look. Look. I like computers. I'm looking at a computer right now. That's the reason why anybody can hear me. Hi. I'm on a computer. No, I'm next to. Look. I'm sitting in a chair. And there's a laptop which has Windows 7. Is that me showing off? No, I think Windows 7 is. I think it's working. I don't know. Look. No, Harley and Elle show was really good, actually. It's really, really good. And be honest with you, I can't beat it. My co-star is a Zippo, sponsored by Sigmund Freud and these earrings. Sponsored by Sigmund Freud. That's all I got. Okay, Isabella gave me glasses. Look. My task right now is to at least sing Sinatra once and go to bed. Clink. Cheers from Vienna. Look, I have a lot of things on my mind right now. None of them are important. It takes a real macho guy to say that. The stuff that's on my mind doesn't matter. That's true, actually. No, I'm not a fatalist. Okay, hold on a second. Are you leaving? Girlfriend, are you leaving?
No, I'm going for now.
You're doing Animal Jam?
No,
You're on my show. Do you want to talk to my people?
no.
Then I'll ask you questions. What is on your mind?
I want to be on your show.
You want to be on my show? We got the time delay thing going here. Okay, you're on my show. Clink.
Yeah.
Okay, you're okay. Look, there's a time delay thing. Veronica, what is on your mind?
I don't know. What thing are you on?
Huh?
Which one are you on?
Alec Whittier.
Channel.
Alec Whittier.
Oh, I did the wrong one. Big news, boo.
What does it say?
Which one is it?
Alec Whittier. Click on my icon and then
Okay.
it'll say live now. That one.
Oh, only Nana's watching it, I think. It says only one person and Nana's watching it.
Okay, that's why I can. Yeah. And James Roberts just joined. Hi, James.
Ooh.
No, I just started up a show right now. I was watching somebody else do a show. She had a couple of ladies. They had a great show. And then I just said, okay, it's time for me to come back on.
Okay.
Okay, I'm with my daughter, Veronica. Veronica, I'll ask the question again. What's on your mind?
I don't know. Should I ask Nana to turn the sound down a little bit more?
What do you think?
Maybe?
That's a good idea, yes. Ask her to turn it down a little bit. No, I hear. That's why I hear the echo.
Nana, can you turn it down a little bit?
Please.
Oh, okay. Wait.
Okay, Veronica, what's on your mind?
If I talk, I can't hear it. So, hi.
Being polite and saying hello. I like that. I like that. I like that. Hold on a second. Being on my show, is it fun?
I don't know.
I don't know either. That's why I asked you. It could be if it's boring. It looks like it's fun. You're like dancing like crazy with it. Nobody can see you. I'm not showing your face, but people can hear your voice. You're dancing like crazy, little girlfriend. What should we talk about? JB just joined the chat. Hi, JB. JB's from Boston. That's where I'm from. He's from Massachusetts. He's from Massachusetts. No, he's a cool guy. Can you read the chat? He wrote, "Look."
I'm gonna say.
That's what Daddy always says. Look. It's one of my jokes that I do when I do my show, right? No normal person should say "look" more than once. But I take the joke and I go look. And you can read JB saying hi to you, Veronica. We also have Karen Blue. Hey, Karen. The show is, look, I just started it up, right? So it takes a while for people to come in.
How long was it?
What's that?
A few minutes ago, okay.
Yeah. No, I just started it up. And then you came on and I was like, hey, this is cool. You can be part of my show. Look, my show is called Entertainment. How does one entertain other people? It's a good question. How does one entertain other people? Yeah, no, you sound like a trumpet player, but that's part of entertainment. One of the best ways of entertaining is being a clown. No, not yawning. Yawning doesn't help. How can we entertain my people?
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
No, it's a bit of a challenge. It's like, I got a bunch of people, and I'm supposed to be funny like a clown, right? Hey, maybe you could sing a song. Do you want to sing a song? You are my daughter. I know you can sing and dance. Or do you want to do beatbox? Yeah. No, you can sound like a trumpet player. That's funny too, actually. That's entertainment. Or as JV says, infotainment. We're trying to make people. How do we make people smarter? No, that's a good question. Maybe my show should be about like educating people. When you go to school, what do you learn?
How mean my teacher actually is.
How mean your teacher actually is. Correct. No, that's true. And I'm sorry about that. And I pray for your teacher that your teacher will stop being mean. What was the last time when your teacher was mean? What did she say?
So first I was like counting and she said, Veronica, stop playing with your fingers. And then what happened was I was still counting and she said, Veronica, get off the computer. And I said, but I was counting. And then she just said, like, get off. It's really mean.
And, no, that is mean. And I told you what to say, right? To your teacher. And you said your mother is going to send an email?
Yeah.
Okay.
I said no.
I'm the one, look. I'm the one who taught you how to count with your fingers. I'm a musician. We musicians tap their feet, or sometimes we kind of dance. We go back and forth, right? But we're always counting. Musicians always count. And if a teacher doesn't understand that you're counting, so she thought that you were trying to be a distraction?
No, because we were on the computers. And only like 4 people were there.
Okay.
Me and then 3 other people.
Okay. But if you're counting with your fingers, number one, which I think is great because I taught you how to do that when you were 2. But why do you think she doesn't like it?
She didn't. She just said stop playing with your fingers.
But you weren't playing with your fingers. You were actually counting. Did you tell her that you were counting?
Yeah. I said after, but I was counting.
Okay, I hope that your mother does write an email so she can explain that, because I'm responsible. I taught you how to count with your fingers. That's how I was taught by my mother, by Nana. Nana is a musician and an artist. So are you, and so am I. And we count with our fingers. Sometimes if it gets to be up to 20, we count with our toes. Right?
Yeah.
It doesn't mean we're like I'm not trying to distract anybody. I was brought up that was normal. Does it feel normal to you?
Yeah, because everybody else was like paying attention to their screen, not me.
Oh.
Even the girl in front of me wasn't even looking at me.
Okay, so maybe your teacher was having a bad day. Is this the teacher that you have all the time, or just one special teacher?
All the time. It's horrible.
Okay, I'm going to say a prayer. God bless your teacher. God bless your teacher. For some reason, you're in the gifted program, right?
Yeah.
And for some reason, she doesn't understand that you count with your fingers.
I just needed to count what like 3 times 8 was. I need to count one more time.
Yeah, I know. No, there's nothing wrong with that. And I look, your teacher, I just said a prayer. I want your teacher to be nice to you. Okay? God's listening right now. God is listening. You let's say it together with me. God, repeat after me. I'm talking to God right now, together with you. This is called doing a prayer. God, please be nice to Veronica. Can you say that?
I won, and I didn't even know what happened. Oh my gosh.
Your teacher will be nice again. I just said a prayer. It'll be stronger if you say the prayer too. Say what's her name?
Miss Davis.
Okay. Say, God, please let Miss Davis be nice to me. Say that out loud.
No.
It's a prayer. God will hear you.
I don't want to.
Okay.
You say it.
I already said it. God, please let Miss Davis be nice to my daughter. If she counts with her fingers. I know you told me you got yelled at one time for dancing in the hallway after class.
No, I wasn't even dancing.
You were hold on. You were having too much fun or something. What did you get in trouble
Like,
for?
my friend was like singing, and I was just like,
Okay, that's dancing.
just like nodding my
No,
head.
when you're head bobbing, that's called dancing. So you did
I was
head.
nodding my head, and then she said for me to stop talking. I wasn't even talking.
You got in trouble for bobbing your head like this, and you get
Yeah.
in trouble for counting your fingers. Give me a break. I'm reminding
I
you.
get in trouble for like everything. It doesn't even matter if I'm eating toast. Like, you're probably even telling me for bringing toast into my class.
I'm reminding you, you're on my show, and I'm going to talk to my audience for a second here. You're watching The King of Lo-Fi. I'm interviewing my daughter of how to get in trouble in school for stuff that is, I don't even know what the word is. Stuff that you should not get in trouble for. Right? Head bobbing, fine with me. Counting fingers, fine with me. What else did you get in trouble for that was silly?
Like everything.
That's what I'm talking about. Everything is like, hold on a second. Do you mean like whispering? Can you whisper or not?
Kind of like.
Does the class start exactly at 8 o'clock in the morning? Let me ask you in a different way. Do you have a clock in your classroom?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have to like be quiet at like 2 minutes before 8 or exactly at 8?
Like, I'm so distracted. I don't know.
No, that's called multitasking. Look, I'm doing it too. I'm doing a show and I'm talking to you and I'm reading the chat. Okay, let me ask you a different question. This is from my show. What is the name of the president from the USA?
Huh?
Look, you're 8 years old. You don't have to know. You could. How old do you have to be to vote?
Like 16.
18.
18.
18, yeah. They're going to change it to 16. They're talking about that. So maybe you can vote at 16. I don't know.
Change it to 10.
To 10?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I like that idea.
There'd be like a million people in there.
Okay.
Everyone's 10 right now. Suddenly, I stopped.
I'm gonna ask you a question. Look, this is part of my show. Is the name of our president Obama?
No.
Is the name of our president? What's the name of our president?
Donald Trump.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I actually like him. I think he's one of the good guys.
Ew.
A lot of people don't like him. A lot of people don't like him. Why do you think that people don't like Donald Trump?
Because he wants to build a wall.
Yeah, you're right. They're talking about this wall thing. What do you think about having a wall between the United States and Mexico? Do you think it's good or bad? You're 8. What do you think? It's supposed to. What Donald Trump is saying is it's supposed to keep out the bad guys and drugs. No, it's a hard question. That's why you can't vote. You're 8. All I'm telling you is that Daddy likes Donald Trump. I like Donald Trump. Hold on a second. Look, Veronica, where you live, even where you live, do you have a wall around your bedroom? Oh no! What happened? Me neither. Do you have walls around your bedroom, Veronica? When you fall asleep, do you feel protected because you have walls around your bedroom? Huh? Huh?
I just said spooky.
Hold on a second. Spooky. Hold on. Spooky. That makes me think of Halloween. But you're right. But you're right. A lot of people talk about President Donald Trump, and they talk about the wall. That's what we hear all the time. But can you list the top 3 things that he's good? What did our president do that's good? Because they're telling you all the things that he did that's bad, which I actually think building a wall is good. It's kind of tricky. I know. This is why you're 8. This is why you really want to vote when you're 10?
I don't know.
Look, I think you're supposed to be a kid. If you're a kid, then stay a kid. Kids don't vote. Kids don't drive cars. How old do you want to be when you drive a car? Okay, Michael comes in. He says, Veronica, talk about Five Nights at Freddy.
Yay.
Okay, good. We changed the subject. Thank you, Mike. Veronica, you have the floor. Five Nights at Freddy. Tell me everything.
I have the game.
And?
I have Five Nights at Freddy's 2 and Five Nights at Freddy's 4.
Which one is your favorite?
Five Nights at Freddy's 2, definitely.
Okay.
Might be 2, but the other one's dude.
What's up with Five Nights at Freddy 1 and 3? How come you don't have those ones?
Because my mom wouldn't let me get all of them.
Okay.
The first one I saw was second one, and I don't know, I just wanted to get that one.
Please explain in detail, how does Five Nights at Freddy work? What's the whole story?
You like go and you're the night guard, and you have to check the cameras. Wait, this one isn't Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Five Nights at Freddy's 4 is different. So you have to check the camera and make sure Puppet's music box is all winded up, or else he'll jump scare you.
Uh-huh.
And also, I guess that Foxy likes the music too. Because, yeah.
What is this is a new word for me. Remember, I'm an old guy. I'm your father. What does jump scare mean?
Something jumps and scares you.
Now, was Five Nights at Freddy?
I'll have to go.
Oh, when you have to say the magic words. I love you, Daddy, and press red.
I spent one night at Freddy's. Yay.
Say I love you, Daddy, and press red. Please. And you look very pretty today. You look very pretty today.
Oh my gosh.
Say I love you, Daddy, and press red.
Bye bye, love line, then press red.
Okay, I love you too, babes. That's the type of thing we like on the Blackie Fitzpatrick Show. Huh? Check that out. Look. That was a proper sign up with my daughter. And thanks, Mike, for the Five Nights at Freddy thing. No, she likes that stuff. Thank you, James. No, that was fun. Look, my daddy hormones are like super glue. Okay? Look. I'm trying my best. I really am trying my best to be a great dad. And look. Okay. The mother doesn't like me. That's fine. I'm a jerk. I'm Steve Martin. The jerk. That's fine. I accept that. I get it. People say, Blackie, you know how to pick them. That's why I live with a walrus. Look, there's only one thing in my mind. All of the time. It's the best thing I ever did. I had a kid. Sometimes press thumbs up before you leave, okay? Show some common decency. One of the cool things, and JB knows this because he taught me, one of the cool things about having a live stream is the controlled pause. I'll do it again. The controlled pause is a moment in time, in the now, where nothing happens. Amazing. JV nailed it 7 seconds. Look, I learned from you, buddy. Look. I said it before, I'll say it again. Press thumbs up before you leave. I think I wrote that one. Look, clink. Cheers from Vienna. Look how social I am, right? I'm wearing a suit jacket. I'm drinking out of a fancy wine glass from the Walrus. I got pink sunglasses and earrings. And look. Yeah, thanks for pressing the thumbs up. A little bit belated. This is why I pretend to be like Don Rickles, and I pretend like I'm upset. I'm actually happy as a clam from New England. Clink. JB, do you want to come on my show? I don't have Google Hangouts open up yet. Just say yes or no. I know you have stuff you got to figure out and stuff. And JB says he always forgets. He owes me 250 thumbs up. Good. I want it in cash. No, I want it in Bitcoins. You owe me, brother. Okay. I got a question mark. Maybe. But the Blackie Fitzpatrick show is about acceptance, always. James says he blames it on the Miller. My dad likes Miller. I know your logistics are rubbish. Okay, I'll play music. Everybody can think. Okay? Hello to my lurkers. Press thumbs up before you leave. Show some respect. What are we going to play? Okay. I don't think I played this one today yet. Oh, this is a song I wrote when I was a kid. A little bit older than my daughter, but when I was 22, when I lived in London, yes, I was a couch surfer. Part of me still feels like that. I haven't really changed that much. But this is the music that I wrote when I was 22, when I was living in London and having a good time and trying to find my first wife. This is before I found my first wife. I love having 3 ex-wives, and they love me. This song is called Hakuna Matata. You're watching the Blackie Fitzpatrick Show, the king of lo-fi. Hope it sounds good on your end.
Pablo Picasso, how are you doing? Oh, my friends, think you're great. You're impeccable, you're the genius. So why don't I? There's a man sitting across the way, staring at me. What do you see? What are you looking at? Just tell me. I want to know. Hakuna Matata. Take it easy. You're my friend, so relax. Take it easy. Hakuna Matata. I saw Madonna on a seesaw, playing with 3 children, and you know it looked alright. Why do I think I see reality? In all those times that I thought to myself, you are not yourself. You're just an image. Wasn't it true? Hakuna Matata. Take it easy. You're my friend, so relax. Take it easy. Hakuna Matata. You are a my friend, Hakuna Matata. So relax, take it easy, Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. Take it easy. You're a my friend, so relax. Take it easy. Hakuna Matata. You are a my friend, Hakuna Matata. So relax, take it easy, Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata, written by Blackie Fitzpatrick when he was 22 years old. I'm going to try my fan. Does it work? Nope. Okay, pull it up. Look, if my show turns off, bad luck. My dad always taught me, he said, Blackie, you can't beat dumb luck. He went to business school. Look, James, today is Sunday, okay? You're supposed to be lazy. Look, my doctor, Vinny Boombots, he told me, he said, Blackie, you got to do a show. So I'm like, okay. What is this, my second show or my third show? I don't even, look. My daughter can't even count with her fingers. Look. Look. Open your eyes. Look. I'll say it in German. Schau. Please practice at home. Schau. That's how you say look in German. It has the same effect. I said, schau. Schau, 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 schau. Look. Look. Hold on a second. Okay, thank you. I was talking to the second. One of the coolest things about having 3 ex-wives is that I feel like I'm Johnny Carson. Except, I can't make that joke. No, maybe I can. No. Except I wasn't a multimillionaire, so I didn't lose any money. I'm broke. JB's counting seconds. That's my control pause. Look. How to be entertaining? Like I care. How to be oneself? That's entertainment. If all I have to do is be myself, look, I'll show you this picture. This is real. Okay, I have a couple props here. Okay? This is called entertainment. Okay? This is the life of Blackie Fitzpatrick. Okay? If you don't know what Northern Lights is, keep on watching my show. I might, look, after I got a 3-month ban, I'll turn back into Blackie Fitzpatrick. Look, I'm going to grow, I got 3 seeds. It costs like $1 million. How much did it cost? €10 for a seed? This is 3 seeds. What's even cooler is that when you open it up, they quote the Bible in English. This stuff is from Oregon, I think. Maybe watch it. Look. This is one of the good things happening on the planet right now. I got to get some soil, and then I can grow the stuff. And I think it actually tells me how long does it take to germinate. They told me do not germinate if germination is prohibited locally. What am I supposed to do? Call the police? It says it takes 56 days to grow. Now they're quoting the book of Genesis, Genesis 1, verse 13. Look, this is not a religious show. I'm a Christian. Seeds of life. Look, don't wake up the kids, but knock on your neighbor's door. Clink, cheers from Vienna. I like that one, James. You get a high of biblical proportions. No, the Blackie Fitzpatrick show was always about playing with the King's English. And that was a good one. You get a high of biblical. And I think you might get the joke of the night. You get a high of biblical proportions. That's hilarious. No. Sometimes I pretend like I'm serious. Sometimes I am serious. Sometimes I really don't care. Okay, most times I don't care. No, actually, most times I do. Look, it's a judgment. I will not judge anything. If I see a car crash, that sucks. It's no fun watching people dead, their bodies hanging outside of the doors. It's boring. Look, I'm going to turn this into a joke that's positive. Stay with me. And hello to my lurkers. I'm watching a car crash is death. Oh, man. That's not fun. They say that's the biggest cause of death. I don't know. I'm not like, I never worked in statistics. What do I know? Look, here's the deal. No, I've been in one car crash. That sucked. Luckily, I'm still. Someone wrote to me. I did a Facebook thing yesterday. JB, did you watch my Facebook thing yesterday? I did a Facebook thing yesterday. I was on it, and Philip, and I interviewed a bunch of people at this. I think it's called Mulligans or whatever. And I interviewed a bunch of people. It was a good show, actually. It was one of my best shows on Facebook, Alec Whittier Facebook. And that was hilarious. And I had on his phone. I just walked around. There were like 200, 300 people there. Place was packed. And I thought to myself, I'm going to go live. And I went up to strangers and stuff. Yes, some of them were ladies. And I went up and I interviewed people and asked them dumb questions and stuff. Yeah, I know. Okay, that's why you can't look. I did internet gold last night on Facebook. You should rejoin Facebook. And sometimes I do YouTube, sometimes I do Facebook. But what I did yesterday was really great. And I interviewed when the band finished the concert. I interviewed them, and I really felt like I was a proper reporter, moderator, whatever you want to call these people, right? And I was like, dude, man, you just finished your show. And it was two guys. There was a duo. One guy was playing the cajon, whatever. Look. And the other guy was a singer and a guitar player. They were really great, actually. I think they're from Spain. And they're here in Vienna, and they were playing a concert at an Irish pub. I managed to make it home. I'll just say it that way. No, that's what I'm talking about. I don't really use Facebook that much. Uh, um, I use it to talk to my daughter and my family and friends. But what I did yesterday, last night, was trust me, it was gold, and it was definitely lo-fi. But I walked around with on his phone and said hi to a bunch of people. I did interviews outside, inside, and it's like at least 2 hours of, if you're bored. I think there's two 1 hour shows, and there's one show that was only lasted for like 8 seconds, but Anna looked good. And she was teaching me how to use it. And I'm going to watch it again because it was really good. And I had like a lot of people watching it. And it was fun. Yeah, I know. James, look, I understand. Look, my sister doesn't like it. My older sister, she's like, I don't do Facebook. But I still do Facebook a little bit, but only for close personal friends and stuff. I tried Twitter once, and I decided it was boring. But who knows? I never did Snapchat. I never did Instagram also. No, I did try Twitter once, and someone told me, oh, I should start it up. And I'm like, okay. So I started up, and I was like, this is boring. So I didn't like it. So I was like, okay, I'm out of that one. No, but my show yesterday was it was JB, you would like it. Reminded me of when you used to go to the Chinks or to like whatever, to the Walmart or look. You would when you would like take us in your car and stuff, it was movement, right? And so and I was like, oh, so there's a lot of movement. And the thing that you never did was that you always were shy. And I was just like, I told people, I said, I'm live streaming right now. Do you want to be on my show? And half the people said, get away from me. But the other half said, yeah, sure. And I asked them what the name was. And press thumbs up before you leave. Hi, lurkers. But no, yesterday's show was brilliant. And my mother's talking about buying me a phone. I think my mom's one of the lurkers. Hi, Mom. But I could walk around the streets of Vienna, be the man on the street, like wear a nice suit jacket, right? Walk around Vienna, show you guys the beautiful, whatever, cathedrals. And look, the stuff that wasn't blown up in World War II. I can show you all that cool stuff. And I can talk to people on the street. And if they say yes, then I can do an interview with them. And I'll get good at holding it. I have to figure this out. Because the show that I did yesterday on his phone, I didn't know how to make it work. And look, I made it home. Was I lit like a firecracker? Correct. It's called drinking beer out of a pint glass. Doesn't work for me. Look. No, I did. JB comes in, always trying to make it home. I made it home without a taxi. I wasn't that messed up. I made it home. I woke up in the morning and I was like, oh, there's my clothes, there's my earring. And so I did my routine. I think I did a show actually. So I actually did a show and look, everything is fine. The walrus is taking care of her dad. I think she's coming back tonight. It is now 2200. She's doing a catering party, which means I have to like drink fast and kill the show. And look, I had a list of things to do today, and I decided, you know what? Number one on my list was take a day off. I know JB knows what I'm talking about. Today I took a day off. I worked like crazy glue yesterday, promoting Vinehara and being internet, whatever. And I'm like, okay. And I woke up today and I was like, what did I do? So I watched all this stuff and I was like, that was good. That was good. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm like in the promotion business. Okay, I should play Vinehara right now. Look. If there's luck. This is luck. This is luck. This is not a religious channel. I believe in Jesus Christ. I believe in God. I believe in heaven, but I don't believe in hell. That means I'm not religious. That was another controlled pause. I know JB knows what I'm doing. Look. I'm translating from German to English. Obey the Machine. This is a song I wrote together with Philip Mueller and Anna plays in our live performance. She's going to be on the Real Record. We put out an EP on actually a record, a real record. Philip is nuts. And I'm going to I should put the link in first. No, I'm going to play the song and I'll put the link in. If you want to hear in hi-fi and watch the video, for anybody who hasn't seen it before, look. Number one, give me a break. Number two, I love you. Bedina die Machina from Vinehara.
Number 2791972. Please get ready for the raffle.
Sie sind bei uns hier nur auf Verdacht und Vorbehalt. Und ob Sie etwas bekommen, liegt nicht in unserer Gewalt. Bediener die Maschine. Bediener die Maschine. Bitte ziehen Sie eine Nummer und befüllen Sie dieses Formular. Wenn alles rechtens ist, sind Sie vielleicht morgen schon unser neuer Star. Doch all unsere Informationen sind selbstverständlich ohne Gewähr. Und nur zur Erinnerung, seien Sie immer schön, danke und bitte sehr. Weiters vergessen Sie nicht, Ihren Selbstgehalt zu begleichen, sonst müssen wir leider sämtliche Leistungen streichen. Denn Sie kennen den Status selbst gut genug. Auf Vorbehalt und Verdacht. your peace to believe, peace to protect your fortress machine.
Vinehara with a song called Bedina di Machina.
Hold on. Did I say stop? Stop right there.
Thank you, number 2791972. If your number comes up, we'll give you a call.
Bedina di Machina from Vinehara. Look, I can only play music that I'm part of. YouTube has changed their policy. I can't play music from YouTube unless I wrote it. Or unless I want to break the rules. But right now, I'm on a 3-month ban, so I'm going to be, I'll use the German word. I think everybody in English can understand. Everybody who speaks English can understand it. I will be brav. Bravado. It's Latin. Brav. I'll be the good guy. And I'll play by their rules. But I'm still going to say the word Donald Trump. I won't play Chicago. Look. I won't play, look, Jefferson Airplane. Look. But if I get banned or because of my chat or because I said the word Donald Trump, that's our president. Show some respect. I don't care if you don't like him. I like him. If you don't like Donald Trump, go to CNN. You don't belong on my channel. The funny thing about acceptance is I get it. This is my Joe Biden speech. I get it. I get it. I invaded someone's space. If I'm creepy online. I am not in your space. You will have the opportunity to leave. The First Amendment, if it means anything, make America great again. Keep America great. That's called the First Amendment. If YouTube wants to take that part away from me, you can take away my music. That's fine. No, you can't take away my music. I own it. You can take away the stuff that I did that was popular. That's fine. Trust me, there's tons of stuff that I can play. You're watching the Black Fitzpatrick Show, the King of Lo-Fi. This is me when I was 22 in London.
I set up a rose ultimate.com. Is it any wonder one way either or will we regret it? Is it any wonder one way either or will we regret it? Good days in each other's eyes. Will it be enough? Oh, we've got to try. Is it wonder either or will they regret it? Is it wonder either or will we regret it? Oh, to take you just want to go home. I could love you, but he already does. You can't touch us, and I just lose. And either or, we will regret it. Yeah, either or, we will regret it. This in my head. It's making me speechless. And not too is it any wonder one way either or will we regret it? Is it any wonder one way either or will we regret it? I want to take you home. You just want to go home. And I could love you, but you already does. You get to choose, and all chance to lose. And either or, we will regret it. Yeah, either or, we will regret it. One way, either or, we will regret it. Yeah, one way, either or, we will regret it.
You're watching the Black Fitzpatrick Show, the king of lo-fi.
It's funny how the world is moving all around you. Everyone is on the phone, almost makes you feel alone. So fast, makes you laugh. Everyone just forgets his doubts. Careful with the mess you make. Hey, hey, I don't wanna be the same. There's not much more to say. I'm not a computer, my friend. This is our story. I'm not a computer, my friend. I'm standing on this earth in a rush of trash and dirt. Can't stand still, I wonder why all those glasses sweep my eyes. So fast, makes you laugh. Everyone just forgets his past. Just remember yesterday. Hey, hey, I don't want to be the same. There's not much more to say. I'm not a I'm not a computer, computer, my friend. I'm not a computer, my friend. This thing's out of story, yeah. I'm not a computer, computer, my friend. If you see the sign, what you right, so it's mine. These are times you decide what's right. I'm not a computer, my friend. This is how the story ends. I'm not a computer, computer, my friend. I'm not a computer, my friend. This is how the story ends. I'm not a computer, my friend.
Mr. Ben Arsland with a song called Computer. Look. Look. I know I have a small and intimate crowd, but people will watch this later. I'm only playing music that I wrote or co-wrote. Look. Chat be alive. Look. Press thumbs up before you leave. Show some common decency. Look. JB, I'm glad you like that song. Ben wrote the melody. I finished it. And it's a great piece of art, actually, I think. I'll put the link in there so anybody wants to watch the video. And look, this is profi stuff. JB knows because he's a professional. Look. Okay, I think one more glass of wine, and I'm going to kill the show. Look. It is now 2, 2, 2. Hey, that's a lot of twos. 2, 2, 2, 0. Look. If there's one thing I can guarantee to anybody who's watching me, I am authentic. Not a lot of people can say that. I'm authentic. That's pretty cool. Well, thanks, JB. No, I know what. Look. I'm working with JB. I'm working with the mafia. You know what I'm talking about, okay? And I play this. Look, not just to the not just to the Austrian mafia, but I went to Germany with that song, and I had people. And so does Ben, and we're working with people and stuff. We can't sell that one. We can't sell that one. Give me a break. We worked really hard on that song. I wrote the middle part, and I made the arrangement, and I wrote a lot of lyrics and stuff for his second verse. Look, and I can't sell this stuff. No, Jimmy, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, no, we got close to it. I pulled back. I'm trying to take care of my look. Ben is my home slice. My job is to take care of him. I'm 50. He's a punk. Very talented punk. And yeah, we got close to that stuff. And I said, pull back. Maybe look. Jamie knows what I'm talking about. I'm not making this up. I can't sell that song. I tried. I want to do it legitimately. I want to do it on the QT, on the whatever you want to call it. I tried to sell that song. And they said, we like the song, but that's the part where you get in trouble. But look. Okay, Facebook is talking to me. I don't care. Look. I can't sell that song? Jamie, what do you think about the system? I can't sell that one? Give me a break. Okay, Jamie, how come I cannot sell that song? I have the best pizza in the world. How come I can't get it into the grocery store? I'll give you 30 seconds for a reply. I've been telling this story for years. I'm 50. How come I make the best pizza in the world and I can't get it into the grocery store? Correct. Thank you, JB. Correct. Look. Home slice. Look. JB knows what I'm talking about. I have product. I try to sell it. I don't want Ben to go onto his knees. Thank you for using PG-13. I don't want Ben to go onto his knees. I'm not going to go to my knees. Look, I make product. I can't sell it? Okay. But I'm not going to give in. And I like your word, Satanist. Look. Rosemary Baby. Look. I told you to watch this movie. I'm not going to dance with the devil. Look. Not in my lifetime. I figured it out. I read what you wrote, JB. 10%. Look, here's the deal. Not in my lifetime. I could care less. As long as I look sophisticated. Hold on, do I look sophisticated? And I have a live stream. This is my life. Hey, can write really great music. Who cares? I have to work with the machine. That's what the Vine Howard song before was. It was Obey the Machine. No. You're being too Boston for me. What did you say? Okay, good. Okay, that's a Boston joke. Correct. Look. You don't like my pink sunglasses and my earring? What do they call it? Metrosexual? Look. Popeye. Look. There's a couple of rules on the Blackie Fitzpatrick show, and everybody's following the rules. You guys are great. PG-13, and just be cool. If you do not have a wrench, please join the chat. Thank. I'm doing this on purpose. Look. How sophisticated am I? You know what this means? This means bedtime. Look! The walrus isn't here, so I'm allowed to yell. She doesn't like it when I said the word look really loud. Look, here's the deal. When I do my show, press thumbs up before you leave. Show some common decency, okay? Look, I'm not even joking around here. I'm only allowed to play music that I wrote or co-wrote. And I'll put the link in for you guys. You're watching the Blackie Fitzpatrick Show, the king of lo-fi.
Tell me why you're confused and so sad, girl. In red. Please don't cry, don't be shy. I could make you so glad. You're so fine, girl. You know that I want you. Just give me a sign. I could be yours, you could be mine. Embrace me with your shining smile. I could be yours. So cross your line, yeah, cross your line. Girl, in red. Every time I'm around you, I find you so blind. But take your time, I'll be there for you, next to you, right by your side. I could be yours, you could be mine. Embrace me with your shining smile. I could be yours. So cross your line, baby. I could be yours, you could be mine. Embrace me with your shining smile. I could be yours. So cross your line. You never ask me if I am the one. Shame. But if you want to share, I am willing to care about our love. Girl in red, tell me why you're confused. So sad. I could be yours, you could be mine. Embrace me with your shining smile. I could be yours, so cross So cross your
Girl in Red from Mr. Ben Arson. Look, I'll be honest with you. I think I'm allowed to do this. It's my strength. My arms hurt. I never ever look. I'm not trying to sound like look. Sometimes people get confused and they say, "Hey, what in heck fire is going on here?" Nothing. Mind your own business. Press thumbs up before you leave. But when I did that song, I co-wrote, produced, and directed the look. I worked with the look Vienna Symphony Orchestra for that song. That was pretty cool, actually, and computer. 2 songs with the thank you, Alexander. I got 2 songs with the Vienna Philharmonic. Look, Symphony Orchestra. Look, I'm not here to brag. My mother said I should tell more stories about myself. To be given that opportunity to conduct. I've done it before, but it's been a while. But when I did it, first time I did it, I was in high school. I know how to look. I know how to conduct. Pretty cool, actually. JB, that was a controlled pause. It was a great moment in my life. I thought to myself, wow, this is really cool. Conducting the Vienna Symphony Orchestra for music for Ben Arslan, with the song that I wrote with him. Not bad for a day off. It doesn't matter. Look, people make judgments about, look, external, look, it's your First Amendment right. You're allowed to make a judgment. Press thumbs up before you leave. But that moment where I got to do the final recordings for the song together with the string section. And I had the baton. Right? I was the guy doing this stuff, right? Look. I'm just a guy from Massachusetts who works in Vienna. Clink. Cheers from Vienna. I do the best that I can do. That much is true. To do better than that, impossible. If JB's still watching, that was another controlled pause. Look. No, I can't even say the word. Look, if one has a choice, what choice will one make? That's a good question. Hey, I'm an individual. I have a choice. What will I choose? Whoa, freedom. Oh, I have freedom. Should I do it? Look, up, down, left, right, north, east, south, west? Where should I go? There's so many options. If anybody really knows my show, then they know what I'm doing. I'm doing a setup joke right now. Look! And if you don't know the joke that I'm doing, I hope you're entertained. Look, if you don't smile at least 3 times on my show is rubbish. Not much is true. Okay? And now the end is near. And so I face the final curtain. My friend, I'll say it clear. I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full. I've traveled each and every highway and more, much more than this. I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, it's a few to mention. I did what I had to do and saw it through without exemption. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway, and more, much more than this. I did it my way. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more that I could shoot. And through it all, when there was doubt, I ate it up and spit it out. I faced it all, and I stood tall, and did it my way. Loved, I've laughed and cried. I've had my fill, my share of losing. And now, as tears subside, I find it all so amusing to think I did all that, and may I say, not in a shy way. Oh no, oh no, not me. I did it my way. For what is a man? What has he got? If not himself, then he has not to say the things he truly feels, and not the words of one who kneels. The record shows I took the blows and did it my way. Yes, it was my way. You're watching the Black and Red Show, the King of Fire. Look, here's the deal. My doctor told me it's healthy. Press thumbs up before you leave. Look. Okay, I'm trying to read the chat here. Whew. Hello to my lurkers. You guys are great. Look. 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 I figured out I can play karaoke. Look. Look. I hope this is good. Don't get me wrong. If I'm looking kind of dazzled, I see the neon lights whenever you walk by. Don't get me wrong. If you say hello and I take a ride upon a sea where Mr. Moon is playing havoc with the tide, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. If I'm acting so distracted, I'm thinking about the fireworks that go off when you smile. Don't get me wrong. If I spit the little lights, only off to wander across the moonlit night. Once in a while, two people meet, seemingly for no reason. They're just passing the street. Suddenly thunder sounds everywhere. Who can explain the thunder and the rain? Don't get me wrong. If I come and go like a fashion, I might be great tomorrow, but hopeless yesterday. Don't get me wrong. It might just be unbelievable, but let's not stay too long. It might just be fantastic. Don't get me wrong. You're watching the Black and Respect Show, the King of Lo-Fi. That was pretty cool, actually. I can play karaoke. Look! Okay. I'm gonna take this a step further. Look. It is now 2251. Look. Look. Kiss me out of the bearded barley, nightly beneath the green grass. Swing, swing, swing your start. I'll wear the shoes and I will wear that hat. Oh, kiss me beneath the milky twilight. Take me out in the moonlit floor. Let it overhand. Strike up the band and like the look. Silver moon sparkling. Kiss me. Kiss me down by the broken treehouse. Swing me upon its hanging tire. Bring your flowered hat. We'll take the trail marked on your father's map. Oh, kiss me beneath the milky twilight. Lead me out on the moonlit floor. Lift your open hand, strike up the band and make the fireflies dance. Silver moon sparkling. So kiss me. Kiss me beneath the milky twilight. Hate me out on the moonlit floor. Lift your open hand, strike up the band, make up the fireflies dance. Silver spoon sparkling. So kiss me. So kiss me. So kiss me. So kiss me. Oh. So kiss me. Look. It was fun, actually. My daughter's happy.